What's up guys, Pete with Auto Repair Tips. In this video I got an '01 Toyota 4Runner. Customer's complaint is she was driving along, went to give it the gas, and it just kind of like died. There was like no accelerator pedal. It happened a couple times to her. She drove it here though. She got it to me safely, dropped it off. I come in this morning and started looking at the car. First thing I noticed was I turned the key on, there's no check engine light. So it got me thinking, okay, I better put a scanner on it just to verify what's going on. Stuck the scanner on it, and sure enough, there were a shitload of codes in there. So I guess she's had this truck for a while, so I'm guessing whoever she bought it from before she bought it must have yanked out that bulb because they couldn't get rid of half these codes. So I cleared the codes, started it up, drove it. It did fine for a while. Turned around, pulled it in the bay here, and the O2 sensor code popped on, the upstream one, the airflow sensor. So then I was sitting there giving it the gas. I had no problem with the accelerator pedal. I jacked the car off the ground, I don't know, about 3 inches or so, and stuck it in gear, and it was doing fine. Lowered it back down, and at that moment then, I would give it the gas and it would be no accelerator, like you were hitting nothing. So then I looked at the scanner and the code popped up. It was the TP code, the throttle position sensor, TPS code. So went out here and looked at it and hooked my scope to it, and let me show you what I found. So I got my scope hooked up to the throttle body, and I got it hooked to the APP signal number 1. That's pin number 3. The volts look good, but earlier when I was sweeping it like this, it's working good now. But earlier when I was sweeping it like this, when I got right about here to the midway point, it would drop off. And then when I got to full throttle, it would just come back. It's working good now. I don't see any issues with it at all. This is not what it was doing before. I was really hoping it would mess up with you guys when I was doing it, but it is not doing it at all. But what it was doing, I'll try to mimic what it was doing. It was going up and up and up, dropping, and then come back up like that. All right, so we got the new throttle body on. If you're doing it at home, skill level is about a 0.1. It's super, super simple. I didn't even have to show it. It was so simple. When I was giving it the gas, it had like a lopey hesitation to it. That response time's a lot better on this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the scope on it and just look at the readings, and I want to compare what they look like before to now, just to check it out. I'd imagine it'd be the same. Like I said, I couldn't get it to glitch out on you guys, but you just gonna have to trust me on that when she was glitching. All right, let me get that scope hooked up and let's take a look at it and see what it looks like on the scope. All right, I got the scope hooked up. Let's go ahead and check it out. I mean, it looks about the same. Might be a little bit sharper on the cutoff. The slope looks a little bit smoother. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a drive. I was looking at the miles, 307,000. That's a lot of miles, but this truck drives really, really nice. So a lot of my customers, they feel like it's not worth having a car payment, especially nowadays. If you think about it, if you spent, I don't know, $750 on a car payment every month, and 10 months, that's well over $7,000, and in 12 months that's well over $8,000. The amount of money that she saves keeping this on the road, if she spent $2,000 to $3,000 a year, she's still $5,000 almost ahead of the game. That's pretty smart if you think about it. But a lot of my customers, and I was telling her when she was telling me, I was like, that's absolutely crazy. A lot of my customers, that's exactly what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. They're literally just fixing their car. But it's funny, a lot of my customers are doing that now, just fixing their older car and not having a car payment. All right, I'm up on the interstate driving now. Been driving for about 10 minutes. This thing is doing really well. All right, that being said, this job is done. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.